Okay, so good morning and good evening, everybody, and welcome back in today's class. Today we are not going to start with the CSDM because I think let's start it from Monday. It's a continuously 3 days session or the 4 days session, and I don't want to be give any break in between. But today we are going to be start a very interesting topic. Okay, and that is called the scoped application. So in this, we're not going to do anything new here actually. If I say we are just going to create a new module, new application, but via AES, Application Engine Studio. The concept called the scoped or custom app. What this mean actually? Sometime they, because if you remember in the introduction part of ServiceNow when we started this journey, it was written that ServiceNow is APaaS, application platform as a service. This means that you can use this as a base and you can build your own application on the top of that. This is what we have seen there. So like if I say, can you develop a game for me, mobile game? Yes, Atul. On which OS? Android or Mac or iPhone kind of things or iOS? I said let's do it on the Android. Then you're not building new Android. No, you are just taking Android as a base and you're building your own application on the top of that. In this case, maybe you are using some of the key things of Android only, few of the classes, few of the scripts, few of the logic you're using from the Android itself. The same concept come here as well. That is called a scoped application. When a customer says, no, I don't want anything from the ServiceNow as a base, maybe tables you can say, or basically scoped means which is for the different purpose has been built up. There is a meaning of the scoped application. So if you see that when we are building any table, any module, there's a tick box came global. And we say, yes, it's a global. Global means this can be used by anybody in the platform. That is globally I'm creating it on the platform level. Scoped means that if a user has access for that particular application, only then it can be used. Let me give an example here. Let's say I have a 3 BHK flat. If I sell out one bedroom from this flat to anybody else, then it become kind of a scoped for me. Because now it's up to the other person how he or she want to be enhance, update, progress, renovate, what he want to do with that particular room. It is called the custom application because in this area we are building something which is not available in ServiceNow. Now the question can become, it is a customization. I can say yes. But it is not called the customization, it is called the custom applications. So now again, I'm going to the back to my basics only. When we created a table, it should U underscore. And what we say that Atul, it is a user defined table. Now, if I come back to my instance, and if you see here, and you can see this application scope, it's showing by default as a global. But here are the more applications which you and me are using in day out, day in, day out. But they are the scoped application. It is little tough to be digest, to be I can say articulate that what exactly I say in the scoped meaning. But scoped means which has a limited or its own way of working, on way of creation. So to do this part, ServiceNow provides us this thing, App Engine Studio. This is what ServiceNow provided to us. I remember approximately 2 months back, there was a challenge raised by ServiceNow. Create any of your scoped application and get a t-shirt. I also created one application and that was be shown by Chuck Tomasi in the one of the developer meetup. You know that in one of his happy, sorry, it is one of his happy hour meeting. So if I say, or if you say, Atul, what is new in this? Nothing new. So we will create a table, we'll create a module, we'll create a form, we'll create a portal, we'll create a catalog, we'll create a workflow, we'll create a notification, we'll create a SLA, everything we will create. The only thing is that it is a different way of creation. So now if I give an example, let's say if I say, Namrata, can you bake a cake? Ah, so I can bake a cake. She prepared some raw material and she put in a kind of a plate or bowl and she put into the oven. Now it has a no shape, no proper shape, because she is not using any kind of a structure format. But when I say the scoped application means you're following the complete structure format. You have a step to do this part. And to identify that part, we have a X as a prefix on the table level. So now we are in the global. As soon as we create our application, the scope will change and it become to the scope of that application which we are creating now. So now we can do via this way. I'm not sure that how many of you actually scroll this and see what all other points is mentioned in the down. A lot of things are there. Now not approximately, yesterday or day before yesterday, there was an event has been organized by ServiceNow. That is App Engine Studio Learning Festival, low code and no code, where they demonstrated and where the participants who participated there has hands-on on the more on the App Engine Studio. It is so easy. It is, I'm telling you, it is so easy. If your fundamentals are clear, means you can create your application in a I created that application only in 15 minutes. Nothing much. So this topic is not that much big. Okay, so now let me come here and click on the let's go. If you guys or anybody from you has experience in Java, so if you want to build a new application in Java, we use the Java interface that is called the Eclipse. I know in the earlier days I also use this Eclipse. Okay, so now it's saying this is the App Engine Studio. So like we have a Java Eclipse as a software to do this part, we have an App Engine Studio here. So you want to create your own app? Yes. You can get pre-built templates as well. Maybe you want to create something on the time off, you want to create something on the team contacts, performance kind of things, you can do. Or if you want to create your own app, create app. Basic information. My app name is LNG. You can put the description. If you want, you can put any image as well. Cosmetic changes, nothing much to be worried on that part. Continue. It says which or what are the roles you think you should add here who can create this app. I said by default admin. It's worked for me because I'm admin. Okay. Add. Continue. I am just creating a app ka box, app container, not app as of now. So it is creating an app for me. So now my app interface or my app, not interface, my app container has been created. Now if I go here and I just reload it, let's see what changes has been done. So now you can see my scoping has been changed. As soon as I change my scope, my update set also get changed with the app only. This is what ServiceNow out of the box functionality. And see, they are changing the color as well, so that if you are a developer, you should know, oh my God, my update set has been changed. This one. Okay. Now what next? Let's go here. So now if you want to create an application, you need to create a table. So it says it has a 5 sections. Sorry, it has a 4 section: data, experience, logic, security, and that's all. Data means table, experience means interface, form or the portal, logic means your workflows, SLA, notification, and security means your ACLs. Your app created. Let's say I want to create a data. Data means I want to create a table. Now this says, do you want to create a table or you want to import it from somewhere? I said no, I want to create a new table. You can try this import and map data via transform map. So it means it says if let's say you already have a table structure in the Excel sheet, you can import it here via this way. It will work for you. Try this option. Create a table. It says create table, add fields, create form. I said okay, got your point. Now you can create a table from the spreadsheet. Maybe in the Excel sheet you have a format. Or you can create a table from the existing table. Maybe task table you want to be used. Or you want to create your own table from the scratch. You can click here and continue. My table name is NG. And I make it as a this thing. It become X underscore. This X indicate the scoped application. This is the point we have to be remembered. And now you want to go for the auto numbers like we have in our tables as well. Click here. I say LNG with 1000 in this. I'm sure nothing new we're doing at point of time. Nothing new is there. We know that how to create a table. We know how to create a form. Now, sorry, we how to create a table, and now we're going to create the field here. Let me come back. Continue. It says if you're creating a table, default I said yes, all, user, all. Generally we don't give a user everything, we just give an admin to everything. So you can put like this because it's my dummy one. So now I'm creating a table. Table created, but there's no field. So let's edit the table. In this, what I want, I need to create a field. Means table and table structure I need to be created. So let me go here. It says welcome to team builder. Sorry, table builder. It says do this thing. then do this thing, then do this thing, then get started. These are the 6 by default. Now you want to add new field, add new. I said name. Okay. System created, it's a string. I said no, it's a reference. Okay. Reference for user table. Sys user. Okay. Length 32. Do you want to display? Yes. And done. You want to add new field? Yes. I want to put group reference table display. Yes. Number that's the question. Atul, what about the policies? UI policy yesterday we did. You can do nothing, nothing. You can click here and you can make it. Let me save this. What about the form design coming on that part? So now if you click on these policies, you want to get a new policy, create it. Short description, name mandatory. Okay. What to do condition met? Nothing as of now, no condition. I'm coming here. What to do following? Add. Make name mandatory. Add. Yesterday we done this part, right? It's done. Click on the save. So this topic is actually a revision for the previous topics which we done. Now you're worried about the form. Come here. This is called the UI builder. Yep. So now, sorry, it's not a UI builder. I'll take the UI builder later on. So it says how you want to see the form. 1 column, 2 column. Or how you want to see the sections. I said it's a 2 column. Okay. Number, yes. What you want? I want name here. Add name. What else? You want to add more? Yes, I want to add more. You can drag and drop as well. Wait. Sys user, let me add a group here. Come on. This one. My form created. Do you want to preview? Preview it. Because we have less fields, so it will look like this only. No conf. See, it's showing like this. Okay, let me save this. I did not save as of now. And now let me preview. Hope it worked now for us. So now you can see. Well, okay, group is there. Done. 2 things done. Yes. Now if you click on the table here, you can click on the form. These are 2 components. You can add section, you can add annotation, you can add formatter, embedded list, anything you want to do on the, consider this as a form layout. Normal. Nothing to be worried on that part. You can create a new field from here as well. Add form elements, I guess, if it's allowed. Yes, you can do. Now let me come here. So now if you see, my data is ready. I'm on the experience. Even though in the experience I already have a form as well. But Namrata is so intelligent. She says, no, Atul, I want to create a service portal. Don't worry. Click on this add. Tell me what you want to create. You want to create a workspace like this, You want to create a standard catalog item, you want to create a record producer, you want to create a portal, or you want to create a mobile app. Let's create, and it is not problematic. You can create any number of experience you want to create. Let's say I want to create a workspace. We will have a look on this part as well later on, but I said I want to get a new workspace. Begin. This is my workspace name. That's fine. OK, this is the URL to access this part. OK, and continue. As of now, I'm not changing anything. It says primary table is techno function. I said yes. Continue. It's so good. In that challenge, I took 15 minutes. People take only 5 to 7 minutes and created the application. I said, oh, that's good. So now my experience has been created. Now go here and reload this page. Hope I'm able to see this now in my experience. So now you can see my workspace is there. You want to create a portal? No problem. Go and click on a portal. Because we don't have much fields available, so maybe it will not look so good, but still I can create it. This is a portal link. Let me copy it and continue. OK, it says the URL already reached. OK, no problem. I'll put lng-tf and continue. It's like a suffix, right? Like /sp. This is what we're doing here. It's getting the portal for me. Now, if you go to the portal, you will find this portal as well. In the native view, portal configuration, you can do all the blendings on there itself. Look, it's done. You want to see? Let me preview this. Portal preview. LNG-TF. This is what it's saying the scoped one, and this is what it's a suffix for us. As of now, it will not display anything. It's just because of the default values. See, because we did not make any changes in the portal level. But intention is that to tell you that for the scoped application, you can create your own portal as well. Now come here. Logic. Workflow or email. Up to you. Flow, not the workflow. Flow. We've done that part, right? By a flow designer. These are the few given by service now. If you want to create your own, click. LGTF and click on the continue. So now if you want to edit, you can edit it. It will open in the flow designer. It will take a few seconds, it will done. Because yeah, so now you can see the flow designer has been open. Same thing we done, right? So you can do here as well. Now, what are the last steps? So here you can put logic, automation, SLAs, everything you can do it. And here the last here, security. Who can make changes in this app if required. Now, if you go here, we are on the last part. Let's submit it. Why this error is available? Any idea? Let me put a question in front of you. Namrata and Trevor are the good friends and they develop one website. Now they want this website should be used by the public as well. What they have to be do? Tell me. Namrata, tell me. You and Trevor are good friends. You created a website and now you want that it should be used by everybody. What you have to do? Trevor, what you have to do? It's just a one word answer, nothing much. Tell me, Trevor. Pooja. Namrata. Think there's nothing much. Think. You need to host that application in a server. I'm a good web developer. I created a website, but it's a static one because it is not hosted anywhere. It is just on my personal laptop. I want that this should be used by everybody, by Trevor, by Pooja, by Namrata, everybody. So I have to be hosted somewhere. This is what the error is here. Because this is a PDI. So service now say that boss, you are doing a practice, that's good. But I cannot allow you to host this particular application in my Play Store. You know that like Google have a Play Store, like iOS has a Play Store. The same way ServiceNow has a store as well. I'll show you when we go for the plugin activation. I'll show you that part. So the only thing which we cannot do in the PDI, we cannot submit this because it's a dummy one. If ServiceNow allow everybody to submit his or her application in the PDI, then it is going to be take a lot of space in the data. So they did not allow it. And this is the last step. So once you submit in the practical scenario, in the official instances, once you submit, it will go for the deployment. It will go for the ServiceNow verification that the standards, the code you mentioned, the logic you mentioned, as per the standards or not. And once it verified, then ServiceNow publish that application in the ServiceNow store. All clear till this point? Or any doubt, any question, any clarification? Trevor, Pooja, and Namrata. Any doubt? Good. Thanks for confirmation. Yes, Namrata, go ahead. Any question?
Where we can use this feature? Is it
Sorry?
available? Where we can use this app engine feature? I mean,
So app
creating, yeah,
is
creating
to
an
be
app.
basically used when you want to create the custom app.
Okay.
Then we use the this thing. So it is like a separate tool. If I say in the layman language, it is a separate tool to create applications. If practically you think there's no difference what we done in the last 30 days and we're doing today, because everything we are creating, right? We're creating form, we're creating table, we're creating fields, we're creating portal, everything we're creating. But it is a scoped one, a specific way of working. That was the global one. That is only difference. So if your customer demand, no, I need a scoped application or the complete custom application, complete customization, then go for this custom app development and use the App Engine Studio. Clear, Namrata?
Yes, Atul.
Okay, good. Now let me log into Namrata's instance. It is here. I'm sure I already saved this.
Atul, is it? It's a different instance, so you need
Oh,
to
you take a
log
new
in.
one.
Yeah, yeah, that was not working right now.
Hope you give me the admin rights as well, right?
Yes, yes, it's done.
Okay, good. Great. Let me see. Yes, okay. Now let's come to the another topic. Very interesting topic. So let me close this. Let me close this and let me change the scope of my application to global. Now, if you remember, approximately on the day 3 or the day 4, when we started this discussion, I told you guys create the update set, right? So update set means it's a container which contain the business logic you're doing in a one instance. And now we are moving my changes to Namrata instance. Let's say my instance is a dev and Namrata instance is a test. How this movement work, we are going to be do in the next few minutes. The first step is that go here and open the update set. Now let me tell you in the last 30 days what we did. So you can see here. In the last 30 days, we done 365 changes, business logic changes. I'm not saying about the data, no. And only one person has done changes and only one person created update set with my update set and make the changes. Now, what we have to do? Take an example. I give a notice to my landlord that I'm vacating this house. I'm going to vacate on the 30th of this month. He's okay, I'm okay, deal done. I start packing. This is the packing container. I done the packing. Now, before I invite movers and packers or the home movements guys, what I have to be do? I have to be lock all the boxes or put tape or something so that it should not open to all the boxes. It means this is my container and now I'm going to make it as a close. Sorry, complete. But remember, as a best practice, once a update set has been marked complete, we should not open it again. Sorry. I'm saying we should not. In the tool, you have a flexibility, you can still reopen. But we should not. Let me give example. Namrata says, okay, I'm shifting this house and she packed 6 boxes. One crockery, one books, one toys, one for the kids things, bottle, feeder, and all the things. And in one of the box, she put his own stuff, some cosmetic things and all the things. In the last minute, she done all the 6 box packing. In the last minute, her husband says and say, "Oh, Namrata, I forget this. Can you put in the box, in your box?" Being a wife, she said, "Okay." But practically, Namrata think, if I will put this any of the box, number one, I have to be remove the tape. Then I'll put this. I'll put it tape again. The chances can be tape may now stick again in a proper format. The chances can be due to this new thing which I need to put in the box. I have to be remove some old thing in my box and I may forget those things to pack again. So she said to her husband, "No, sorry, I cannot put in my boxes. You go and get a new box and put it in that." This is what the best practice says. Either you want to make a change of the dot or either you want to make a change of the 100 of lines. Never ever reopen any completed update set. Number 1 point. Number the on which release your instances as point of time is Tokyo or lower one?
It's in Rome.
It's in Rome. Wow,
Yeah.
that's nice. Good, 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 good. I want to show you something more in that part. Good. Okay, so now I'm completing it. Once I complete, it's all pack. Okay, and now I click on the save. Clicking on the save means my updates had been changed. See, it become orange. It means you're on the default now, not on your desired one. And if you see here, my update set, the travel updates are also marked as a complete. Chalo, done. My this house work has been done. Now let me go to the my new house here. Now, when I book the cab or the movers or packers, I tell them, "Okay, boss, I'm staying in road X. We need to go in the street Y, top floor or the 5th floor. You have to move all the boxes in that place." Okay, ma'am, no problem. So now what I will do, I'll go here and search for the remote update set. Sorry, update set. Update set and click on the update sources. Ma'am, from where we have to be start? You have to be start from the X postal code and you have to be drop me to the Y postal code. So I'm creating a remote instance, means I'm building the relationship between my instance and the Namrata's instance. It's not like a printout. You can take a printout and put into the another instance. No, it's all the logic. So I'm putting LNG. It's my instance. It's a development. Yes, it's a development. What is the URL? Let me. And it is the work of the developer, not ours. But we should know that how it's work. Now, remember the password. Let me open my. Because I recently changed the password as well. So let me log in and check it. It is one of the good and favorite topic for me. Very favorite topic. Okay, now I'll put it here and test. You invited to the movers and packers. Hey boss, we need to be start from X. I need to do this to Y. Are you able to do that part? He check all the routes. He check all the routes. Yes, ma'am, we can do. But now, did you notice one thing here? Let me test connection again. See, test connection is okay. However, the parent is on the Tokyo and the destination is on the Rome. What this mean? Earlier, Namrata was living in a 4-bedroom house, and now she's shifting in the 2-bedroom house. There is a major problem, and good we have this thing, because a lot of time update set movement fail because of these reasons. The prime reason is the parent instance and the destination instance have a two different versions, two different patches as well. So now it's going to be get a lot of problem for us, but it's good, no problem. So now submit it. Chalo, done. Oh, it's not allowing us. It's saying connection is okay, that's fine, but there's a difference. So be careful now. I said no problem, I'll do that part. You don't worry. Now open this instance and click on the retrieve completed update set. Means you're telling to the movers and packers guys, go in that old house, all the boxes which are packed, bring only those which are packed, which are complete. So in my case, let's see. Let me go here and see the update sets. Why it's open like this? Because I don't want to move anything extra. Update sets. Local update set. Okay, complete. What is this? CPSN basic, maybe something service now installed, possibly. Okay, good. Rest I don't want to be make it as a complete. Good. I'll go and click here. It's retrieving. This is what the movement started now. The movers packers go to your house and start bringing the boxes and putting in their truck or their tempo something. So you can see it's bringing the things for me. Maybe this movement will not successful because there's a major difference. I'm on the Tokyo and this release is on the Rome. Two releases difference is there, but will do. Intention is to tell the process. Chalo, it's saying one is failing. That's fine. Fail, no problem. I even don't want. See, it installed latestly 11th of this thing. Okay, auto preview, checking all present. Okay, let me show. It's all fail. No problem. Click on the close. It says, boss, I bring one update set for you. It has total 423 logs. Total I retrieve 3, 1, 2. And now let me open this. You ask the guys to bring the boxes which are closed. They bring it. Now they reach on the destination. Before you tell them, please unload, you want to check it that all the boxes came or not, because you are perfect woman. You know that how many boxes you packed. You said, oh, no, it was 30. So you want to preview is that did I get all the 30 boxes in my place or not? This is what the preview is here. It says, boss, total 346 record I inserted, in which 15s are update. What do you mean by the update? Means these 15s are those files which are same in the both instances, but I make a change. Maybe there's a task table which exists here as well and which exists here as well. But in this particular instance, I make a change in the task table. So it's showing as a update. Did I delete anything? No. Collision. Collision means there is a conflict. Hey, this box I did not pack. Whose box is this? You start checking with your family member. You ask your husband, is it your? No. Your kid, it's your? No. Is it mother-in-law your? No. Father-in-law your? No. Then whose box is this? This is what? The collision. If this means that on a same file, I also make change and numbers also make a change. Now service now confused. Which changes I should prefer because it's a machine, it's not a human being. So it put in the collision part. And now scroll down. It says boss total 24 errors in your update set. Until unless. So now you got the boxes, but boxes are still in the truck. It did not unload it. You are checking the boxes and you say, hey, this box has been broken. This is what the error. Before you fix my problem, I'll not ask you to unload the boxes. So we have to fix these 24 errors now. It's saying, right? To commit the update set, you must address all the problems, fix them. Otherwise, you cannot commit it. You cannot unbox it. Okay. So now the thing is that when we have a problem, we have 4 solutions. And this thing I will take when we go for the updates and upgrades as well. The first part is that what is the solution? Hey, I think I have 24 bags, but it is 23 bag. Or I have 24 bags, but this bag is very light. Now find the missing one. What item is missing in this? Maybe someone opened the tape and get something new, get something out from there. Find the missing update. Let me open it and show you how it's look like. So the in short is that we have to be change this error type to the warning, or let's ignore this. Yes, I know, let's ignore. No problem. You can move forward. So what it's saying is that I did not find sys portal page for the column legacy page reference. The reason can be there's a huge difference in these two releases. Maybe in the Tokyo they introduced this part, but in the Rome it was not there. So now what you have to do? You have 4 options. Number 1, find the missing record. Go and check. If you click on this find the missing record, you're going in my instance that what was missing here. Maybe I said, guys, when you're bringing this big box, you have to bring this small box as well. So go back and check in the previous house. Find the missing update. It said no update record found. It means this does not exist in your instance. Accept the remote update, which is coming, accept it. Okay, now it's lost to loss. I know that it was not there. And skip the remote update. No. I will not take this in my consideration. You broke this, fix it, and then hand over to me. Before that, I will not take a responsibility. Here, the point is that, let me come back here. It is a complete work which will be done by the developer who is moving this update set. Now the Namrata says, Atul, I work only one update set and I'm getting 5 other update set. How I can know? In this case, you have to be request to the respective developer. Hey, I'm getting this conflict, what to do? Shall I ignore? Shall I update? What to do? So for our purpose, just for the PDA purpose, for our practice purpose, what we are going to do? We are selecting and we are making it skip remote update. I'm skipping everything. Okay, still I have a 5 left. But practically it is not the case, guys. So don't think. So now you can see here. It is saying compare. Means this is the file where I also make a change, where numbers also make a change. So let me, good example, let me open it. So it says there is something which you also change. So you can compare the collision and see how beautifully ServiceNow show you the records. This is what it says. This is your place. This is which I bring from the previous one. And now you can see what changes have been done. Number one, this has been done. It is ignore price. We ignore it. OK. Anything else? No, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, none, 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 none. It says only this much we have to be make a change. Now, if I go back. OK, now two things. Either you can accept this update set or this update set. Anything. You want to keep it the parent one or you want to keep it the destination one, up to you. Or you can go back and click on the accept this collision. Boss, which is coming, I want to be update. I want to be keep that only. So by this way, we have to be check everything. Now these two, let me skip this. Let me say accept this remote update set. And now save it. So that changes should be get reflected. Oh, it still say one remaining. OK, let me see what remaining is left. Preview problem. This one. Let me say accept remote update. Now all problem has been resolved. Let me save this. Once the problem is resolved, now you ask the movers and packers guys, put everything in the house. And when I commit, it means I am going to unbox everything. So I click on the commit update set. It means you are unboxing everything. You are setting up your living room. You're setting up your bedroom. You're setting up the kids' room. You're setting up the kitchen. This is what the commit means here. I'll give you one more example after that. Let it be done now. Interesting topic, right? Where you guys gone? Yeah. Right, interesting topic. Let's say this. OK, so it is committing now. It takes few more seconds. So now you can see it's showing committing. So Namrata, if after my update set your instance is not working, please don't angry on me. OK.
Okay, Atul.
It will work. It will work. Because mine is my instance is the higher version and yours is the lower version. Let it be commit completely. Now let's take example. Namrata start living in the 2-bedroom house. At least she was in the 4-bedroom. So it succeed. Good. Let close it. And now let's go here and check if changes are coming or not. Let me refresh it a little bit. Now let's see, is my changes came or not? LNG. See, changes are here now. So you can check everything and you can say that update set movement has been completed. Now take example. Namrata done all the unboxing. She tried to set up everything. Definitely it's a 4 BHK, so she has a lot of things. It's a 2 BHK, the space is less. Namrata says to her husband, hey, I'm not liking it. Let's change the house now. Or let's go back to the previous house. His husband says, it's not look good. No. I'm not able to adjust it here. It's the locality is not good. The people are not good. There are a lot of things which are still in the boxes. I want to go back to the 4 BHK only. Okay. It means she need to vacate this house now. It means I'm going to be roll back my update set. Now go back here. Search for the update set. Open the local update sets. Now it become the local because you already commit this. Open this and click on the back out. But before you clean the house or empty the house, you have to be check if I breach my contract. Do I need to pay any penalty? Number one. Will my deposit will be forfeited? Do I need to pay all the taxes for the next 2 months or 3 months or 1 month? If you say yes, everything is fine, then only you move. So what it's saying, okay, you want to back out, that's fine. But before the back out, let me check. Is there any error? Number one, or the potential problem. Number two, I have to be C. I may service not to be C. If you roll back from this update set, is it going to be impact anything on my current system as well? So I said, I am okay to take a responsibility because it is a process of undo will not work properly. It may impact your system very badly because it's all about the files, logics, nothing else. I said, okay. It start backing out now. It doesn't mean that now these things are going in the previous house. No, because previous house is already there. Everything is there. So I'm just removing it from here itself. See, now you're gone. It says, boss, there's an error. It means you cannot back out. There's an error which can create a problem. Now you have to be identify the error and remove it. That is the reason generally we did not recommend to back out. Better you send a fix and fix the problem, but not roll back. This is a strong recommendation here because backout is always a risky task. It's always a risky task. I worked as a change manager, so I know. I'll tell you, I was working with a project where we are moving the data centers. In the data centers, in the backout plan, there is mentioned not applicable. I said, why? They said, Atul, we had to vacate this data center. There's no way that if the new data center did not work, we can come back. We cannot come back. So there's no backout plan. Sometimes backout plans are more costlier than the original fix. So if something is not working, you should ask to the respective developer, shall we back out? Because back out means maybe I'm rolling back the changes which is done by the 4 other developers as well on the same file. So everybody's file will be backed out. So it is not recommended here. Now, this is what we have a journey of update set movement from one instance to the another instance. Open for the question answers now. Namrata, Trevor, Whale, sorry, Ola and Pooja. Any question? Any clarification you guys need?
No other.
Interesting, right?
Yeah, interesting. Even quite heavy.
It's no. It's don't think it's a heavy. It's just a step by step. Nothing
Yeah.
heavy.
Because
So
it's
now,
like a new for me. So yeah.
yes, because generally as a consultant we never do this thing. It's a
Mhm.
completely 200% it's a developer job, not my job as a consultant. Even I don't bother that what updates that they're using, what they're moving or not. There's,
Hmm.
so if you want to do, if you have any other instance, then try to move my changes to your other instance, which is on the Tokyo and Tokyo. That will be more benefited.
Okay.
Okay, that's the
Hmm.
thing. Trevor, any question? Pooja, Ola,
No, none from me.
good. So this is important for you, Trevor, because if you are going to work as a developer, then it is your day in, day out job. Maybe after 2 days, after 3 days, after sprint, you have to move your update set from one place to another place. Okay, I was thinking that this topic will go a little longer, but good. Okay, so if no other point, let me stop the recording and take a quick attendance now.